Hello friends, I'm Phoebe. Welcome to my music discovery journey. We are checking out more of the Dark Element today and the Pallbearer Walks Alone, as suggested by missing number 2732 over on Ko-fi. Thank you for keeping the channel going. Links are below if you want to do the same, but no pressure at all. So the Dark Element are Annette Olsen's band. If we know Annette, she was in Nightwish for a time, but also Yanni from Sonata Arctica was also part of the Dark Element, and I've only recently discovered Sonata Arctica, but I think they're amazing, and we're going to have to listen to more of their songs as well. The Dark Element were active between 2017 and 2025. They are on hold for now. That's as far as I know of that. Apparently the lyrics might have a couple of mistakes, but I've got the lyrics in front of me as well, so let's check it out together. I will be starting and stopping for many reasons. If you don't like that, full link below. Ooh. Love the intro. Is this about making mistakes, perhaps? We obviously will find out as we go, I think. There are children who will never be born. Oh, that might not be the same thing, but things that might never happen. There are souls that can never be saved. There are dreams that will never come true. So just pray it won't happen to you. There are houses that shouldn't be built. There are bridges that shouldn't be crossed, metaphorical perhaps. There are calls that just shouldn't be made, but we'll make them anyway. Certain mistakes to make, certain things to happen, certain bad luck. That's what that sounds like. I absolutely love the guitar. I absolutely love the drums. It's a really nice heavy intro. It's got a great beat, a great sound. It's infectious already, and we're only a minute in. I'm going to give it a like. Okay, more. Okay. We will walk among the weakest, and we will walk alone. The crucible where the hardest of hearts are forged. Crucible is a ceramic or metal container in which metals or other substances may be melted or subjected to high temperatures. Metaphorically, hardest of hearts being forged. Talking about the title of this, the Pallbearer Walks Alone. Pallbearer is someone who carries a coffin. Is that right? That's right. A funeral. Could this be like a metaphorical weight that we are carrying? Perhaps a heaviness? And that's why they're saying these things. Maybe we can keep on trying, and one day we'll become beautiful in the eyes of someone. Someone will count us worthy. We will feel worthy and valued. One day, no child will be left behind. This is talking about in an ideal world. One day, no young boy will march to war. Here's hoping. One day, no old man will die alone. But that day is not today. And that's sad. That's sad because none of that should happen. Okay. Let's go back a bit. I definitely notice in terms of Nightwish vocalists, when we talk about Tarja, Annette and Floor, I definitely think Tarja and Annette sound the most similar. I think Floor has got a completely different sound and cadence to her voice, but I think there are some moments where I'm reminded of that vocal that Tarja and Annette have, that's more operatic, higher, very, very specific sound. There's the accent that comes through as well, which is quite cool. They are not the same. I just want to reiterate that, or if anyone takes it the wrong way, which I guaranteed someone will. I just think they can be very, very reminiscent of each other at times. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. But that's what I think. So. Said the thing. Is that almost saying, like, dare I speak about something important? It is allowed. We shouldn't be silenced. But is this one of those risky songs? Although it shouldn't have to be sung in the lyrics I have. So maybe that's the change. Step right in. Here the soul becomes cynical. The souls become cynical. Right this way to the end of our days. We were told that the end would be beautiful. No one told that the pallbearer walks alone. So no one said that this is a lonely ride. No one said that the reality is not as glamorous as was what they told us. Cynical souls, and you wonder why, perhaps, because the world is in a bit of a shit state. Perhaps that's what that is. I like, that's the chorus, I imagine, from the step right in, and no one told that the pallbearer walks alone. So yeah, this loneliness, this isolation. There are thoughts that should never be thought. There are things that should never be bought. There are words that are better unsaid, while our future, it hangs by a thread. This could be all manner of reasons why our future hangs by a thread. It could be that life alone is very precious. It's more fragile than we realise sometimes, and it could be gone in a flash. It's very important. But also things that go on in the world. War. She has mentioned war a couple of times, or people going to war that are too young. Wars that can never be won. I'll talk about that in more detail when we get to it. But war can make this world a place where our future hangs by a thread. People, leaders at the top that make big decisions, and they don't care who is affected by them, as long as they get more power, more resources, more money. it stems back to being greedy, doesn't it? And people fighting over things that we should be sharing. We shouldn't be owning and capitalizing from. But that's the nasty side of humanity these days, fighting over oil, killing nations for oil, from a world that we came to be about on. We didn't own it in the first place. And then there's fighting over that. There's fighting over so many other things. So the things that should have never been said. Perhaps they're saying that had this not happened, these situations wouldn't arise. Even going back to children who will never be born, that could be as a result of war, of people dying, of things happening that cause that. Souls that can't be saved. That could even be talking about the most evil of people, that they are so far gone. So all of this, it feels like there are things that have happened because of the ugly side of humanity. Words better unsaid. Sometimes it can make things a lot worse when people say stuff that can hurt other people, or say stuff they don't mean. Sometimes as an impulsive person, there are definitely things that come out of my mouth that I don't think about before saying. Usually they're not really horrible to other people, but in the past I have said things without thinking or without, calming down, that have words that have hurt someone else. And whilst I didn't intend on doing that, I have to take accountability and say, that was really nasty, and I hold my hands up or whatever, like apologize for it. Some people won't. There are things that should never be done. There are wars that can never be won. War, if we go back to previous historical events, people might fight wars, people might have won a war in the past, but are those situations really over? More war happens over various different things and over time. And I guess sometimes you can think, well, this is being brought up from something that happened previously. Can a war truly be won? And at whose expense? Does it just escalate and escalate and escalate until world destruction, global destruction? And there are songs that shouldn't have to be sung. And I guess this is one. It's that's the whole point of it, isn't it? We shouldn't have to say this. But will people listen? Will people take it seriously? Because what else can we do? This is another effort to try and show people that this is silly. Fighting and war and all of that. Gosh, it's so powerful. We're only halfway through. hang on. Okay, looks like we've got a guitar solo coming up. But back to the other parts. I get confused at what the pre-chorus is, what the post-chorus, what the actual chorus is. So I might have got the chorus wrong there, but it does feel like the chorus. But we will walk among the weakest, and we will walk alone, the crucible where the hardest of hearts are forged. We will be powerful, we'll be strong. Maybe we feel like we're in the minority. Maybe not. But we will walk alone, the crucible where the hardest of hearts are forged. It does feel like a metaphorical crucible where you become stronger because of what you've had to struggle through. Maybe we can keep on trying, and one day we'll become beautiful in the eyes of someone. One day we won't slay our brothers. One day we won't hate each other. One day we'll help one another. But that day is not today. The more it talks about that, the more it feels like it's pleading the world to just get along. We won't slay our brothers. People killing each other for the reasons I've already talked about. It's just, you think about the reality of that and it's sickening. It's horrible. And it's happening right now. Stupid people coming into power, and I honestly don't understand how this has happened and how history repeats itself and how humanity can't come up with a better solution to share, to live within our means, not beyond it. That upsets me a lot. And I don't understand it. Anyway, it's saying one day, I hope this will happen, but it's not today. And that's the harsh reality. Then back to step right in and hear the souls become cynical, right this way to the end of our days. We were told that the end would be beautiful, but no one told that the pallbearer walks alone. Perhaps here the souls become cynical because of everything that's happening. Step right in. It's almost like a circus, a joke. Step right in. Here the souls become cynical with a fake smile, because right this way to the end of our days, because it's just this destruction. But this song hasn't aged. I'm not sure when it was released. I think 2019. I think that's what it's got on here on Google. Anyway, no one told that the pallbearer walks alone, the pallbearer walks alone, the pallbearer walks alone. And then there's another part. Wow. A heaviness as well. was really cool. Yeah, I really liked that. It had a feeling of like a Nightwish style song, particularly that ending, the symphonic sound, or the even just the guitar, the guitar solo, and the even then after that the guitar riffs were just really nice. I really enjoyed that. And I realized on that cover, the cover that I've seen so many times, it actually says Annette Olsen and Jani, is it Limitainen? That's a Finnish name, I'm sure. But having that, you can see, yeah, it actually says that, and I've just probably been ignorant to it or never noticed. But it's important. It's important to note that it's not just Annette, and I think I get caught up in that sometimes, because Annette we know of, and we've been hearing some of her input with the dark element, but actually there were 4 members most recently: Annette Olsen, Jani Limitainen, Jonas Kuhlberg, and Rolf Pilver. Gosh, I should do my research before reading out loud. But I think it's important to share the names of the people that create this whole project, because it's not just one person. Whilst we hear a lot of one person, there are other people working on this music. So yeah, thank you so much to Missing Number 2732 on Ko-fi for doing that. Thank you to anyone on Ko-fi or Patreon for supporting the channel, going the extra mile. You already go the extra mile just being here with your view, with your time. So thank you. That is the most precious gift anyone can give, time. Thank you to anyone that supports on Ko-fi. If you join our supporters from £1, you can get your name here at the thank yous at the end of my videos. You can also join Premium and VIP supporters, where we open up requests each month and you can get some in. But no pressure at all. Thank you once again for your time. No refunds. On that note, take care. See you soon. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.